guys, hope you're all doing well. Like I said in my last video, I know I haven't been uploading as regularly, but I do try to get some time to record when there's something that I do want to share or talk about on the channel. So hope everyone's doing well. If you're new, thank you for checking out the channel. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Before I get into the Fantastic Four trailer that dropped yesterday, I do want to say that it is Superman Day, so happy Superman Day. Zack Snyder shared a picture of Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, in front of the vault, the first look that we ever had at his Superman, and put a quote in the tweet of, you know, Jor-El, they will race behind you, they will stumble, they will fall, they will fall into the sun. And so that he posted that quote with that picture. And then of course we also had the behind the scenes look at the new Superman movie coming out that was shared, kind of like a featurette type of thing. So happy Superman Day. I did not get a chance to watch the Fantastic Four trailer yesterday. The only thing I did see was like I saw a quick look at Silver Surfer, which has caused, I think, quite a bit of talk. So let me go ahead and watch the full video and then let's share thoughts. I also did a reaction to the little teaser that came out a while back, and it did pique my interest. So let's see this longer trailer.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking? Okay.
The teaser?
That's
There's more of
fantastic.
it. Okay.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
Are you the protectors of this
She
world?
is.
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
It's my fault.
I love that. Was my
stretched the
favorite
bounds
shot
of
from the
space.
first teaser.
And they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together. We will fight it together. As a family.
Oh, they're trying to, hey.
It has to be us.
Hey, there we go.
We will protect you.
What's the tag? Okay. That's a pretty good trailer. Like I said, the little teaser that they came out with not too long ago piqued my interest. Good trailer. I'm interested in this movie. Glad that we got to see some of Mr. Fantastic use his powers in this one, stretching and all that, because we saw kind of everyone else using their abilities in the first little teaser, but not him. Maybe they were still working on some CGI, and so maybe they didn't want to share that in the little teaser, because you definitely want to have your shots looking really good for trailers. And so maybe they weren't prepared for that, to show that just yet. But we did get to see it briefly in this one. And we got to see everyone else using their abilities, of course. I think they're all going to do well in these roles, actually. And I think a lot of people became a big fan of Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things. I think it's gonna be cool to see him in this kind of role, like a superhero role. Looks like he's gonna do a good job and be kind of a good balance of humor as well. I'm liking that the aesthetic of this movie looks very different from other Marvel movies. I know it's also because of the time period in which it takes place, but I think it fits this movie well. Now, Silver Surfer is causing a lot of discussion, I think. Most, I think, because of the way she looks. And a lot of people I've seen a lot of side-by-side comparisons. Like I said, it's really the only thing I saw when I didn't watch, I didn't watch the trailer yesterday, and really the only thing I saw being talked about a lot was Silver Surfer, so I've seen a lot of side-by-side comparisons to the 2007 film. And I can see why people are doing that. I don't know how I feel about how she looks just yet. I can see why a lot of people might be saying that the older version looks better, looks a little bit more polished. Granted, those are things that they work on right up until the movie releases, pretty much, CGI and special effects, visual effects. So it will probably look better when the movie comes out. That's not always the case, but there is still a lot of time for them to work on those things and iron those things out. Hopefully her CGI is a priority. Of course, they all require visual effects and CGI for their abilities and things like that and other stuff in the movie, but you really want her to look real. And I think maybe that's the problem, is that when you have these characters that are like mostly CGI, yes, there's an actress playing her, but like when the way they look has to be mostly CGI, you want them to look real and believable. And I think maybe that's why people are kind of like, fix that. That's how I think the standard should be. You want it to look real. You want it to look believable. And I don't think that's there yet right now with her. It's a little muddy looking to me, but she's supposed to be like a metallic looking character. So maybe that's what they're going with. Maybe that's why she looks kind of muddy and not super like, crisp. I don't know. But I think regardless, it is a little muddled and she should look real and believable. I don't think that it has reached that standard yet. But I do think overall the movie looks really good. It looks very entertaining. I think the action's going to be good. I think they're all going to have really good performances too. And I like that they just teased Galactus. Like we see his shadow, and then at the end, the tag, we see stepping, just footsteps. They should probably just hold off on completely showing him until the movie, like don't show him full on completely until in any of the trailers. I think that would be a good idea. However, in the day and age we live in, pretty much everything gets leaked online, so we probably will still see what he looks like, before the movie comes out in July. But I do think it would be cool if they just keep teasing him in the trailers. That's just my opinion. But I wouldn't doubt that, I wouldn't be surprised if we still see a complete look at him or a complete image before the film comes out. And again, that's another area where the CGI is really going to have to be on point. So it's probably best that they just wait on that because they know fans and everybody nitpicks those kind of things in trailers, even though the movie's not done yet. But I just think it causes more anticipation and excitement too if they kind of just wait until the movie comes out for everyone to see him. Unless, like I said, things do get leaked, but showing him in a trailer is their decision. If things get leaked, it's like, okay, well, it got out there, but holding off until the movie, I think, is causing would be, maybe a good way to go. But overall, I hope this movie does well because the other Fantastic Four movies just kind of didn't, and maybe this will be the first one to really get like an overall great reception and be able to continue with the first movie, there was a couple of them. It wasn't just one and done, and they weren't terrible. And I don't even think the reboot with like Michael B. Jordan, I don't think that one was terrible either, but it just got really chopped up, kind of had it kind of got the Snyder treatment more or less, but it could have been a lot better had maybe that not happened. I don't know, but hopefully this one, especially now that it's with the MCU, can continue to progress. And so we'll see how it goes. But I do think that they've done really good with the trailers so far. I also like the song that they have, that little song that they have at the end of the trailers for the Fantastic Four. I think it looks good so far. So let me know your thoughts down below. How do you think this Fantastic Four movie is going to do compared to the previous ones that when they were with other studios and not attached to the MCU? looking forward to it personally. But thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and you can check out the short section as well if you're interested. See you guys next time.